Hello, and welcome back to the channel. As most of you know, I'm Topher. And for those of you who don't know and just randomly decided to click on my video, welcome to the channel. I am Topher. Thank you for stopping by. So today we are here to do a reaction to a Miss Katrina Velarde. A few days ago, I put up a poll on my channel under the community tab. I've done that couple times in the last week and a half, and I kind of like it because it kind of gives me kind of like almost a direct contact with you guys. So I'm reacting to things that I know you guys want me to react to, because there's a lot of videos that I want to react to just for the sake of me reacting to, but I know there's a lot of things that you guys want me to react to, and sometimes they get lost in the shuffle. So this way I can kind of get direct contact with you guys and okay, the majority of you want me to watch this at this point, or the majority of you want me to watch that at that point. So I think I'm going to keep that going for a little while. But anyway, in this poll I asked you guys to vote for what Katrina Velarde video I should react to next, and an overwhelming response, I think more than 50% of you guys, said that you guys wanted me to react to the Whitney Houston medley, and that is what we're here to do today. So without further ado, we're just gonna jump straight into Katrina taking on the voice, the queen, the goddess that was Miss Whitney Houston. There were a few different medleys of this. I saw one from 2018, which is what I'm doing now, but I saw there was a more recent one in 2019 and another one from 2019. I wasn't sure which one to go with, so I just went with the older one because it seemed that one had the most views. So I assume that's what people were watching. Sing. Better work. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so before we go on, I'm gonna take this back just a little bit, because when it comes to some of these longer videos, especially with the medleys and whatnot, there are things that I'm thinking early on in the video that I'm okay, I'm totally gonna remember this when it's time for me to react at the end, and then I just forget all about them, and I remember them when I'm editing, and I'm eh. So I'm gonna take this back because, let me see. Right there, that Maybe you're my dream come true. that whole phrase with the I, holy crap. Like, just the power and the depth of her voice, she was giving me total, like that. If I shut my eyes and I wasn't listening to her, I wasn't, if I didn't know that I was watching a video of her singing, like you could almost, I would almost think that that was Whitney singing, like at that particular point. The rest of the song, like she's been doing beautifully, and it's very much Katrina, but at that point, like just the amount of power she had and the agility in her voice, like it was giving me total Whitney Houston right there through like the, I'm gonna take it back just a little bit so we can hear that section again. That whole little love. Every time she hit that lost belt with the run and the agility, oh my god, it's so much Whitney Houston, and it's just, like it's giving me chills how much Whitney she's channeling right now. Alright, let's continue. The resonance. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Took a moment and I realized
the power and the resonance in her voice. Come on, guitar. This band is bad too. Bitch, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. This is my song. Baby, better sing me to sleep. You better work, bitch! better pull it back. You ain't gonna do it to me like that. We're gonna take that back. We're gonna take it back. Oh. So y'all see I whipped my fan out because Lord, she had me up in here sweating because let me tell you, this is what I do when I'm in my car, in my shower, wherever it may be. Whenever I get a song that is my song and I am feeling it, I am feeling myself, I'm feeling my oats and I'm feeling that song, I lip sync my face off. It gives me all the life, and she gave me all the life just now. I could not help but sit here and just lip sync my face off. I'm sorry if it bothered any of you guys, but you know what? I don't know. It's my video. I'm sorry. It is what it is. But Lord Jesus, like, I'm gonna go back, but just that last little bit there that I rewinded to, like coming out of that belt and then having just the skill to be able to just go from the belt and just pull it back to a nice, subdued, soft, just kind of beautiful head. So much skill, so much talent, and just like in the earlier videos when I reacted to Katrina, I mentioned like when she did Go the Distance, and I forget what the second video I reacted to was. I had said that like the songs just seemed too easy for her. Like she, for the most, like she sang the songs, they sounded beautiful, they sounded fantastic, but like watching her, like I didn't feel like the inspiration or the passion. Like it felt almost like as a singer, when you're singing songs that are really easy for you and you're kind of bored singing them, that's kind of how I felt. But then in more recent things that I've reacted to her from, One Sweet Day, Somewhere Over the Rainbow, and now this, like it's complete night and day, polar opposites. Like she is so into these songs, she is so invested, that there's so much passion behind, like it's not just vocal she's giving, there's so much passion behind what she's singing. And like this is probably my favorite thing that I've reacted to from her thus far. This is like, I think her voice just shined throughout this entire medley. I like just that whole Whitney Houston genre, just that it suited her voice, which is a huge compliment because Whitney Houston is one of the single greatest vocalists of all time. Fight me. Fight me. Anyone who says otherwise, fight me. But she is one of the single best vocalists ever. And like, you know, she's often, you know, put in that trinity of, you know, her with Mariah Carey and Celine Dion as like, you know, the holy trinity of female pop vocalists. And like, I've always said that I find Whitney Houston songs the most difficult to sing out of those three. Because like with Mariah, like it's a lot of range. Like she has a lot of like the super whistle stuff that she taps into. She's got the lows and she's got all this range and all that kind of stuff. Celine, she's just got this, well, she's got all the range too and all this resonance and whatnot. But Whitney, she had this tone about her that regardless of range, regardless of how she was singing, just something about her tone was so special that it's so difficult to emulate, and you don't want to emulate it because then you sound like a copycat. But at the same time, like if you don't have that kind of tonal quality to your voice, the song just doesn't sound the same. It doesn't sound as full, it doesn't sound as powerful. So it's a fine line that you have to ride, where you need that kind of depth in your voice, and you just need that resonance and that power, but you also need to be able to do that soft, tender stuff as well. And it's just like, it's just so hard. Like out of those three, like I will sing Celine and Mariah all day, every day. But Whitney, I don't touch her music. Every once in a while I might dabble with something here and there, but for the most part I just don't touch it because like no matter how I change the key, no matter where I start singing, it just doesn't feel right in my voice. But Katrina, like I stopped and said a couple of times, like there were so many instances where she was giving me such Whitney Houston realness. Like it takes me back to when I first saw Jessie J sing I Have Nothing on Singer 2018, and like how I just felt like she was just embodying Whitney Houston. Like Whitney just came down from the heavens and was like possessing her body and was just using her to perform again. Like Katrina, it was almost that same kind of thing. Like Whitney just came down from the heavens, like I'm gonna borrow your body a little bit so I can sing this little song to this crowd of people here. And like she was just so much of her, just her natural vocal stylings and just how agile she is with her voice, and just like there's just so much of it that lends itself so well to singing Whitney Houston's music. Because Whitney Houston, like I lost my train of thought, but God, oh, Katrina, girl, these vocals were everything. And like, aside from just the belting and the agility, like the soft and quiet, tender head voice parts were like some of my favorite parts, especially in the first song that she sang. Crap, what was the first song? Take it back for a second. I remember thinking it during the first song, and that's why I stopped doing it. I Believe in You and Me. Like, that song is one of those songs where it's all about the setup, and it's all about just telling that story leading up to when the belty parts come in. Because until the belty parts come in, I believe in miracles and all that stuff going in towards the end. Before all that comes in, you are just storytelling, and it is soft and delicate. And like I said, Whitney just had this ease about her voice, but it still had this fullness and this depth to it, even when she was in her head voice. And Katrina's head voice is angelic. It is beautiful, and she was so gorgeous. And then, like I said, All the Man That I Need, that is my song, that is my song, that is my song, that is my song. It makes me feel all the types of ways, because it is just, that song is just, it just makes you, we ain't gonna talk about how that song makes me feel, but Lord, Katrina is amazing. Thank you guys for picking this. I can see why you guys wanted me to react to it for so long, so thank you guys for picking this in the poll. I'll probably have another Katrina poll sometime later in this week. I'm not sure. We'll see. But thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. If you did, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on notifications so you'll be notified when all my shenanigans get posted. If there's anything else you'd like me to react to, be sure to leave it down in the comments or send it to me on my various social media, and I'll get to it as soon as I possibly can. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Love you. Hey guys, don't forget to check out the playlist on my channel for all of your favorite reaction videos. We've got playlists for Morissette Amon, Kelly Clarkson, Katrina Velarde, Tori Kelly, and more, so be sure to check them out.